Welcome to Jewish L.E.D, Learning Every Day, and this is for Wednesday, March 3rd, Adar 19. Did you ever hear or see someone tie a knot in order to not forget to go on an errand or whatever? Actually, that's a custom that goes back to biblical times. And in fact, it's rooted in this week's Torah portion. When Moses is on the mountain, after the Jewish people worship the golden calf and Moses intercedes on their behalf, Moses asks God, "Show me your face." And what does God say to him? God told Moses, "You may see my back." Now, God doesn't have a face or a back. What exactly does that mean? Well, one interpretation given by our sages, that Rashi quotes, is that God showed Moses the knot on his tefillin. When we bind tefillin to our head, the back of the tefillin, of the straps, are tied in a knot, and that we put on the back of our neck. What's the significance of the knot of the tefillin? The reason why a person does something wrong. Every one of us has a conscience. We have a godly soul. We have a yetzer tov, a good inclination. And yet sometimes we do things that are contrary to our own best interest, to our own understanding of what's right and wrong. And invariably, the reason is that we have forgetfulness. We forget. We do not remember who we really are and what we stand for and what are our true desires and true interests. In order to reinforce the memory, God gave us certain mitzvahs that entail a physical knot because they represent a spiritual knot. One of those is tefillin. Another one is tzitzis, the fringes that we wear at the corners of our talit, of our prayer shawl, or the ones that we wear under our garments. They have knots tied in them. The idea is a knot doubles and redoubles the strands that are tied in that knot. We have to redouble our efforts. Whenever we see some weakness in our Judaism, we redouble our efforts, and that's what makes us secure that we will not succumb to forgetfulness. One of the pains of golus, of exile, is because of the suffering and pain of exile, we are prone to forget. When we strengthen the mitzvah of putting on tefillin, that will help us secure the right remembrances, that we remember who we are, remember our relationship with God, and remember that it's up to us to make a difference in this world.